Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Erin. If you are new here, if you are not new here, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on another video. If you are new here, hi, I like to do a lot of things here on my channel, including makeup videos, which is what we're going to be doing today. First time watches to movies and movie reactions and ranking movies and just talking about them in general. And also I throw in some book content. I just yesterday filmed all of the books I finished in June and July. Very excited about that video. But today I'm going to be trying out the new products from Anastasia Beverly Hills. ABH used to be one of my favorite brands, but they kind of fell off from me for a little while. And they just recently came out with something that did excite me, which was their cream bronzer, highlighter, and blush. Now, I only bought two of the products. I bought the stick highlighter and the cream bronzer because those are the two products I was interested in, and I got them in the colors I was interested in. I have so many cream blushes right now that I just did not need a stick cream blush at the moment. Well, watch me buy another cream blush like a week from now or so, but I'm trying to control myself, so I'm reeling it in, and this was the first step to reeling it in. So I don't have that many cream highlighters. I do have quite a few, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't have that many cream highlighters, especially not in stick form. And then cream bronzers I've just been obsessed with recently. So yeah, if you want to see how these work, if they're at least a good formula, even if you're not like around the same shade, or if you were not interested in these, or maybe you were interested in them and you just didn't know about the formula, then just go ahead and keep on watching, because we're going to get into how I think this compares to some of my other favorite cream bronzers, especially in this type of format. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Before we do get into the video though, if you like this video by the end, give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button, and if you like content like this, think about subscribing, because I do videos like this all the time, as well as, like I said, other videos, different genres of videos on my channel as well. So let's get into it. Yes, I already have most of my makeup done. I've got my eyes done, I got my base done, I got my concealer and brows, which please ignore those things today. Woof, I don't know what I was doing, but come on, get on out of here. Wow, they really got this thing in here. It's this sticker. Don't have any scissors by me. Okay, struggling. I literally just ripped the box up. I was frustrated, couldn't get it out. Okay, so here is the cream bronzer. Ooh, it's a really pretty packaging. Comparing it to some of my other ones that are kind of in this style. The Soul Body one, I just got this actually recently, so I haven't used this one that much. I used it twice though, so I can kind of, and I'm wearing it all day, so I can kind of give an opinion on that one. The Chanel one I've been loving for I think the whole summer now at this point. Whenever it came out, this is like my new fave for me. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm sorry, I just love smelling it. This is a new fave for sure. And then I've also been wearing the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer for quite a minute too now. And this is a great one. So I'm gonna do like a comparison swatch. I also have another cream bronzer that is kind of like, not like this shape. Okay, we got every cream bronzer that I own, except for the ones that are in palettes. I'm not gonna bring those down. I don't have time for that. Okay, let's do like some swatches. I think that'll be fun to do. I love swatching things. I don't like cleaning up the swatches. That's the bad part. So here's the ABH. I got mine in the shade Caramel. So, ooh, it's really pretty. I think the closest is probably going to be this ColourPop one that I have. So this is the ABH one up here. Oh, that looks really pretty. Is that going to be bronzy enough though, is the question. Okay, so Caramel was kind of like in that medium tan section. Let's watch some other ones. Okay, the Tower 28. Let's watch the ones that are in a similar packaging first. So this is the Soul Body. This one is in the shade medium dark. Yeah, this one seems deeper to me. Let me see. Yeah, not too much. So that's the ColourPop Soul Body one in medium dark. In case you need a reference. Okay, let's do the Chanel one next. So it says again in a similar packaging. This one is in the Le Beige line, and this is the second shade they came out with. And this one is in 395 Soleil Tan Deep. Okay, sorry. The smell is so good. The Soul Body one smells really good too. Ooh, those are very similar. The Soul Body and the Chanel one are kind of a similar color. Okay. Let's go to some different formulas now. Let's go to the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. It's kind of in that twist top type of situation. Very similar. But that one is definitely a different texture. And I think this one's a bit of a more sheer one. So let me build it up a little bit. Yeah. So that one is in the shade Golden Days, which is my favorite of the three that I bought from the e.l.f. Putty Bronzers. I also have Honey Drip, which was a bit lighter, but I do like it. And then Bronze Bell, which was deeper, which I like as well. They all three work for me. Next I have the Cream Fenty bronzer. This one is in the shade Honey Glaze 04. It's interesting to feel the different textures of these. Okay, that one. See, all of these are very much in the same family, but then you see a little bit more different colors in some of these, like reddish, or some are more neutral. Interesting. Okay, so remember the first one is the ABH one. I have this one also from Half Cake Makeup. This one is actually, I would say, more of a cream contour almost. Yeah, it's a lot deeper, number one, and it's a lot more cool toned. What's going on with my swatches? Yeah, maybe more of a bronzer. Not bronzer. Contour. All right, the Tower 28 one is what I'm going to swatch next, and it's very hard to open. There we go. This one is a lot more balmy feeling than a lot of my other cream bronzers. So this is the Tower 20. Oh, wow, that was a terrible swatch. Tower 28, and it also has a bit of a like more sheen to it. It's almost like a very shiny bronzer, not as matte. Really pretty though. I love wearing that one, but that one can get out of control very quickly. I'll say that. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so disorganized. Okay, so these also I want to pull out. I just thought about these. JCat Beauty Blush Mallows. These I also use sometimes as bronzers. So this one's in Angel Kiss, and this one kind of doubles as a bronzer and a blush. But like, yeah. So I'll use that as a bronzer. So that's that one. And then I also have this one in the shade S'more Pom Pom. These are such a unique formula. They almost remind me of the putty bronzers from e.l.f., but they're still like their own they're still like, they're kind of putty feeling, and but I feel like when you're swatching this one feels a little bit more creamy, but then when it goes on, it has that kind of putty to powder type finish, and these do the same. They kind of have like a almost powdery finish. So okay, those are pretty much all of my cream bronzers. Not all of them. I have some that are in palettes or duos and things like that, but I'm not pulling those out. But in comparison, I like the color of the ABH a lot, but I have some different variations. So I think the closest is probably some of these ones that are in a similar packaging, like the e.l.f., the Chanel, the ColourPop one. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful. Let's go ahead and put it on the face. I also totally forgot about the Mario. I'll swatch this one as well. Been loving this one. Oh gosh. I really like this one. It's almost more of a contour as well. The Mario one, again, a bit deeper. I got some down here that are a bit deeper, more pigment to them, or more different pigment, I guess. But yeah, okay, so let's see which one of these it's going to be similar in formulation and how it wears. So let's put it on into the ABH cream bronzer in the shade Caramel. I'm using this Luxie 532 brush. I use this for foundation, but I figured it would be really good for cream bronzer and contour as well. Okay, so let's just, I'm gonna just dip into it, and I will use the mirror on the palette I use today. I use the Canon palette from Alter Ego. I just recently picked up their new palette, which is called something Shadow Kiss. Is the Natasha Denona Glam dupe, and this one is the Natasha Denona Bronze dupe. So I use this one today to kind of get a little bronzy look. And I don't have the Natasha Denona Bronze palette, but I wanted to pick this one up because I didn't pick it up when it first came out. All right, let's go ahead and go in with this bronzer. Ooh, immediately warmth. Very warm. I like that because I do have more of a warm undertone. Ooh, that's pretty, you guys. I just love a cream bronzer. I love bronzer, but something about cream bronzer just really touches my soul. I'll bring it up a little excess. So already I do see how it's a good match for me because they gave me the right amount of warmth. It doesn't have too much contrast, which is actually, I think, pretty good for a bronzer that you just want to bronze with. It immediately warmed up the face. Love it. Let me put some up here. The formula is very smooth. I wasn't expecting anything less from ABH, But then again, I have not used that many ABH face products. I do have their foundation, the dewy one, that I really do like. The radiant one, or I guess more so radiant. Okay, that's really pretty. Let's see if it builds up. So I'm going to add a second layer on this side and see what it does. Yeah, for sure, it built up nicely. And you can kind of see, kind of blend in the edges. I'll go back over with my foundation brush afterwards just to blend the edges. But for now, I just want to see how much we can build it up. Wow, it's really pretty. I don't know how I would compare it to some of my other formulas. I think it's quite similar to the one that I just got from ColourPop, and that one is also similar to the Chanel one a bit. I would say definitely those are kind of those are the two that have reminded me of what this is. Very like smoothing, creamy, just like blending right into the skin. Wow, I really like that. Of course, this is just a first impression, but man, that's really nice. I would even say I could probably go even a shade deeper too, but I think this shade is perfect for me. Okay, so now let's go on to, I did not pick up a blush, so I'm just going to do a blush that I already have. Like I said, I have so many cream blushes, and this one is one I haven't used in a while, so I thought, let me pull it out, give it some love. This is from the brand Palladio. I'm saying that wrong. This is a really good, solid cream blush stick. I don't use blush sticks that often. I know a lot of people will probably say don't put this directly on your face, but I'm probably just going to use the same brush. Let me just kind of pat it off a little bit. But I don't really love cream blush sticks as much. But the ones that I do like, I like a lot. Just don't happen to prefer that method as much. That's so pretty. Look how nice and soft that is. Gave a nice glow too. It has a bit of a sheen as well to it, which I love. I've been loving really dewy again. I've been over the summer doing a little bit more matte because it's hot and makeup sweats off, but getting back to my dewy shininess. I love it. Okay, here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Stick Highlighter, and this one is in the shade Bubbly. This is the one I picked up. So it does come with a brush on one end. That feels interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try it with the brush that's on here. I always like to spray my brushes. I don't know if that's any technique or not. I just like to spray everything I use. And this is the shade Bubbly. Let's do a little swatch here. Obviously, it will be blended out. Ooh, that's pretty. All right, let's get it onto the face. Should I? Yeah, let's just swipe it on. I mean, the brush is on one end, so you can't really, if you're intending to use it with the brush. So I'm just going to swipe it onto the high points of my cheekbone. I sometimes like to do a little bit on the nose. Alright, let's see what this, okay, that's the messy part. Let's put the top back on this side. I don't know. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter which side. Okay, so blend it in. The brush is a bit stiffer, but it's soft at the same time. Is that weird? I think it's because it's so stubby. Okay, that worked pretty well. I don't know how much. I actually have been enjoying a lot of my brushes that are on the end of my products, like the Mario one. I also have a Joa illuminating product that has a brush on the other end. I think it's just because it's convenient more so than I love the brushes. I do like the brushes on the Mario products, so I think they're just fine. But yeah, this, I usually, weirdly enough, I like to apply my bronzer always with either a brush or a sponge, my cream bronzers. But cream blushes and cream highlighters, I will go in with my finger more often than not with those. Like cream blush, I'll do a does this brush come out? That's another thing I'm worried about. No, it doesn't. The Mario brushes are detached, so you can wash them. But I figure, I guess maybe this would be fine to wash it on there. But like I was saying, with the cream blushes, I will use a brush, sponge, or my fingers. I like to go with my fingers a lot of the times, but I do think it's a better tightness if you use like something like a sponge or a brush. But for cream highlighters, like 95% of the time I just use my finger for cream highlighter, because I feel like it's just fast to just tap right on the cheekbone, blend it in. But yeah, I hardly ever use a brush or a sponge for cream highlighter. I just use my finger, but I do really like that brush for that. That did really nice. That is so pretty, you guys. I hope you can see. I know it probably won't capture as good on this camera, but wow, I really like that. I really like that. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my stuff off camera, and I'll just come back with my kind of final thoughts. I think you probably would know what I think on these products. So, alright, yeah, you guys, here I am back with the final look. I basically just put on a lip product, which is a combo of the Flower Beauty Pink Dust lipstick, one of my faves. I talk about it all the time. And I also just topped it with this roller gloss I just got like a couple days ago, the ColourPop collab with Powerpuff Girls. This is the Bubbles one. Love this. The roller glosses are really nice that ColourPop has come out with. I loved all of them, which hasn't been that many, mind you. And then mascara. Yeah, I just put some brown mascara on from Shop Miss A. And that's pretty much it. I didn't set with any powder today because I don't know why. I just really love the glowiness. Like I said, I've been loving a really dewy, glowy face recently, and so I don't want to set with powder. And probably would have been a good idea to see if it could go over powder, because I know some people like to powder down and then put cream products on top, and that doesn't work with every single cream product, but some cream products work fine with it. But yeah, I just love the way it looks right now. So if you love like this kind of look, this is what I'm going for today. But yeah, this I really love. I think it was a really nice formula. It is pretty pricey. I think these were in the right. Each of these products were like the $30 range. Pretty sure, positive. I'm terrible. This is why I'm not a professional YouTuber. Both of them were around the $30 range, so pretty pricey products for this. Like I said, this is similar to the Soul Body one from ColourPop I just bought. It's similar, not necessarily formula-wise to the e.l.f. Pretty products. I think that one's a bit different, but it's a similar concept, similar vibe you get with it. Maybe not as like creamy like looking as this one is, but same thing type of thing. So I don't know if it's necessarily, you can get it I'm saying you can get this look for cheaper basically, or even for more expensive, because the Chanel one is even more pricey. But I do like it. I do enjoy it. I think it's really nice, and I definitely want to keep wearing it and trying it out. Usually I'll try to wear these at least 2 days in a row, like right away, so that I can at least get a more thought into it, and then I'll been trying to come back and update on products I've been using on my channel. I'm terrible at it. This I really like as well. I think it's beautiful. I've been really loving cream highlighters. I have never been a huge highlighter fan, but now that I've been using more cream highlighters, like I've always been a fan of cream blushes, I now am obsessed with cream bronzers, and now cream highlighters is where it's at, where I'm like dipping my toe in more and more and more. And I love it now. I love cream highlighter now. So I think I like cream highlighter more than powder highlighters. I think I do. Like, I love some powder highlighters. I have some powder highlighters that I really love, but I've been really loving cream highlighters, and I think that's just more my vibe. And this, I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of, because it's just like the perfect color for me. Not too stark. It's just a beautiful shine, and it just, in person, you guys, it's really pretty. It doesn't emphasize texture too much or anything like that at all. So I'm very happy with these two products. I'm glad I got them. Definitely would approve of them if you're interested in these products, or you thought you were interested in them. Yeah, I would say they're good. I'm almost regretting not picking up the blush, but I know I have so many blushes. But yeah, that's it for this, you guys, video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in these products, like I said, go check it out at ABH, or even wait until, if you have a lot of cream products like me, maybe wait until a Sephora sale to get them a little bit off, because like I said, you can get these looks with cheaper products. I'm just saying. But yeah, they're definitely worth it for sure. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will check you out in the next video very soon. Stay safe. Adios.